So in the situation with the Supreme Court leak and the implications for Roe v. Wade, what I'm looking at is what would seem to me to be the most logical charts, namely the origin of the law back in 1973, for which we have a day and a time, the 10 a.m. time in the morning when the Supreme Court announces their decisions. And then there is the 1992 Casey versus Planned Parenthood and how that interfaces with the original chart. And then the third chart is the chart for the origin of the Supreme Court itself. And I have to say that based on what I see so far, I am not convinced that this is going to go the way opponents of abortion think it's going to go. I'm not sure if the law survives, meaning when the decision is finally announced, it is possible that they'll take it down. If they do, the first effect is that it fits all too neatly into what I could foresee a year ago about the 2022 elections being a lot more favorable for Democrats than what pundits think they will be or what the expected outcome would appear to be. You know, this is because of looking at a number of charts that all seem to point in that direction. However, even if it turns out that, for example, the court brings down Roe v. Wade, and then as a result, the Democrats keep the House and the Senate, possibly even gain seats in the Senate, that still leaves the matter of Roe on the table, meaning that if it's gone, we've got a pretty serious problem in regard to women's rights. And this is where, when you look at the chart for the origin of Roe, the idea that they're going to take it down permanently makes zero sense. And I'm guessing, by looking at the chart, that the absolute worst outcome would mean having to wait a couple of years or some period of time before it would be restored in some manner. In fact, I would say stronger than it was before, based on what the chart looks like. Now, as far as the detail in regard to the astrology, I'm going to be taking that up tomorrow in my Sunday astrology class on Patreon. And what I'll do is, I'll do my best to clip a section of it and then post it on the channel either the same day, tomorrow, or at the latest on Monday. Bottom line, don't despair in regard to this, because based on the origin of Roe and what that chart says, being the chart of the moment, that's how astrology works. You start at the beginning. Based on that, this is not nearly as bad as people think, and could turn out to be a major blessing in disguise in terms of actually strengthening the law for future years, many future years.